We have a knife too.
Oh, the movement is like jarringly freaky as well. Okay, this camera work is so good. Hello everyone, welcome back to another movie reaction. Today will be my first time reacting to 2018's Upgrade, and going by the description it says it's an action sci-fi dystopian world mixed with horror. So the first thing that comes to mind is like Robocop and Judge Dredd, which is something that's right up my alley. I love dystopian sci-fi and I wish we get a little bit more in the future. You know, they're pretty easy to make in low budget form, especially with today with the oversaturation of a budget and not the biggest profits in return. I think this is a genre that could be revived because of the bad box office lately. And yeah, I'm interested to getting into this because I'm not familiar with a lot of the people who are in this movie, which is a good thing in my opinion. I feel sometimes an overhyped actor could ruin a movie like this. I think a good example is, not saying the movie's bad, but Minority Report. That movie was just Tom Cruise doing Tom Cruise things. And yeah, I just personally think it's good to see non-A-list actors get movies and get different opportunities. And yeah, I'm ready to get into this. So if you guys do enjoy this, make sure you like and sub. Put the movie here, and we get right into it.
OTL Releasing presents a BH production.
Wait, so they got like the AI thing in movie to like break the fourth wall and narrate. Isn't this based on the future? They still got record players in the future and they're not just all rotted at this point. Is that a Firebird? Yeah. Surprised that car's still in good condition if this is the future. Okay, this guy's just a retro car collector by the looks of it. Oh, here comes like a Tesla car.
You do realize that you're talking to a car, right?
I hear you talking to yours all the time. At least mine can talk back.
This is gonna go terrible, isn't it? I can see something like some John Wick style thing happening. It's all lovely at the start and it just goes downhill.
Is that right?
Yeah. I dropped the block in the Firebird today, finished her up. You wanna see?
I have no idea what you just said.
He restored the car pretty much.
You want it for a pizza?
Wanna make a pizza?
Like a lot of work.
So I see where this is going. People are going the easy way route with shit due to technology. This is probably going to be some Skynet shit. Nice, okay, so I like the look of the aesthetic here. It's kind of pseudo-futuristic. Yeah, so it's not really that far in the future. It's not like Blade Runner type thing. But yeah, it does look like an advancement from the time now that we're living in. Wait, was that car self-driving? Because they're both in the Pontiac.
Oh, just you wait.
Really?
Oh yeah, really.
Okay, he's trying to surprise her with something. What could possibly be here? Okay. Some weird looking lab thing? What is this?
Aaron, man. I got a Firebird upstairs ready to go. You're early.
Okay, so is this some weird VR shit, maybe?
I'd like you to meet my wife, Ash.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
This guy's a weirdo. He's gonna be a killer or something, isn't he?
You're Aaron Keane. You own Vessel Computers. Oh my god. Husband did not tell me who I was meeting. I really love your company. You do the most incredible things.
Okay, so he's like some Elon Musk type character. But I assume a more sinister version.
I'm in the industry too. I work for Cobalt. We specialize in robotic limbs for wounded soldiers. I mean, we're nothing like Vessel yet, but we're getting there.
I don't think he likes the competition, not by the looks of it.
Follow me.
Yeah, I don't think he liked the fact that you worked for a competitive company.
I call it STEM.
What does it do?
Literally anything. Drive anything, talk to anything, calculate anything.
Is that something that people fantasize with? I think that's a stupid idea.
I mean, you look at that widget and you see the future. I look at that thing and see 10 guys on an unemployment line.
Right, okay, so there seems to be no real balance of this world. It's just extreme to one side instead of a balance.
Okay, so what's a guy like me supposed to do when his widget starts taking over the world?
Sit back and enjoy the ride? Come here.
So he looks a bit paranoid from it.
There are some benefits not having to keep your eyes on the road.
Oh, yeah? What should I keep my eyes on?
No, something's gonna go wrong. I don't trust this.
Leaving 601 freeway.
Don't trust this. Something's gonna happen. This is just a disaster waiting to happen. I can just feel it. Where's it taking you?
No, this is my old neighborhood. This is where I grew up. Yeah, this is New Crown. I mean, we're going in the exact opposite direction of our house.
Kara, take us home.
I'm sorry. There has been an error.
That guy has probably done it that they met. He's probably like hacked into it.
Stop. Car. Car, stop.
Press the brake twice.
Yeah, there you go. That's what happens when you rely on this shit too much. Oh, he put the seatbelt on her, but he didn't buckle up. He's gonna need robotic enhancements.
Here to help.
No, why you got masks on if you're doing that? Nah, they're here to jack your car.
Back up! Back up!
Stay right there, Clyde.
We're on TV, assholes! Hurry!
So what, they're just gonna kill them?
You can have it all.
Thanks for your permission. Don't you fucking touch it!
So this is gonna be like some John Wick style thing now.
No! No!
Right, how much do you want to bet that guy at the start that they met has something to do with this?
Till death do us part.
What are they doing? Oh, they're taking his ring. So they're gonna rob him and kill him.
Watch out. Stay with me, okay? Look at me, honey.
So I feel like some Robocop stuff is about to happen now. They're gonna probably grab his body and turn him into some Robocop. Well, here comes the gruesome revenge arc. Wow, look at that, guys, right on time. It's not like you had a drone with a camera before. That drone had like missiles or something to attack those criminals. So he's still alive, I guess, or maybe he's in a coma. She's probably dead. But I feel like they're gonna have to put some enhancements on him and he'll turn into some Terminator type person. Okay. Ah, shit. Okay, so he's paraplegic. Yeah, I can see where this is going. He's gonna go to that guy and get that enhancement, that chip.
These robotic arms are fully capable of preparing meals for you. Let's say you wanted a protein shake. You would just say protein shake.
But it's the same topic that he said before. What happens if this thing takes over him and he becomes a rogue animal, pretty much? So the thing he despised or heavily critiqued is now his livelihood.
May I ask if Asha will be joining us for dinner?
Why would the robot ask that? Yeah, he's just broken, completely gone. What a shit way to go. You would rather be pretty much dead like your wife at this point. I mean, you lost her and now you basically lost the mobility. It's just a rough way to go. I do have a feeling that him and his wife were set up by that guy, that competitor tech guy, and he's probably banking on him now to crawl to him to use that machine as like a tech demo.
I know you're anxious to come down here and see how we're getting things done, and I think that's great. I'm a face-to-face person myself, you know, I don't pilot these drones.
They don't have anything on them, do they?
We don't know yet.
So what you're saying is you have all these things flying above our heads that can read the ID chips in our fillings, but they don't actually do anything.
Right, they're probably taking the shit out of them so they can't get traced.
And if you want to work with me, we're gonna find them.
How can I work with you? I can't even stand.
Yeah, see, he's completely broken from this, and it probably would have been best. I mean, it's a terrible situation to have that happen, but he probably would have wanted to go with his wife.
Problem. Administered PM medicine.
Is he going to OD with the medicine? Is that what he's trying to do?
Problem again.
No.
Another dosage could be fatal. I will contact an ambulance to transport you to a hospital if you are in serious pain.
Yeah, see, even the robot's too smart for your antics. This guy's whole life has just turned upside down.
I'm not gonna give you bird flu, kid.
I don't leave my house very often.
Is that the guy from the start? Who I suspect set this whole thing up to use Grey as a prototype?
What if I told you I could offer you something that would enable you to walk?
There we go. I knew it. I still think he's a part of this. It's too coincidental for him to just have that robotic machine shit.
The operation would take place in my home, away from official eyes.
Yeah, right. That's not shady at all. Sounds like a mad scientist to me.
I'm not looking to restart my life. I'm looking for the off switch.
I don't think he's going to take no for an answer. I think he's just going to do it regardless.
You were right about them. Computers, there are things that they can't do. They can't bring her back, Gray, but they just might be able to bring you back.
Is that something he wants anyway? Does he want that?
What would she want?
Don't gaslight him into doing this. You bring up his dead wife. See, I reckon he's manipulating this whole thing. It seems way too coincidental that these events happen just so convenient for that guy's experiments. Right, so he caved in, so he's going to get it. It looks like some adamantium X-Men type shit. Fused with like Robocop and maybe a bit of Terminator. I wonder if he goes rogue after this though.
This is a world first. Never before has a biomechanical fusion been asked to do so much.
Right, there you go. So I just said it. They've purposely used him as the first prototype experiment. I can't show any of this because it's gory as shit, but they're basically cutting into his back and putting that little chip computer thing in him.
My God.
Yeah, it's gonna turn horrific later on, I just know. That's a nice effect there of like the skeleton and the nerve system. What he said at the start, are these controlling him now? Or is he able to control his movement? Because I feel that might eventually turn on him.
Confidentiality agreements is never fun, but I bet it will feel good to do it with your own hand.
Who's moving my arms and my legs, me or your widget?
You're the one doing it all.
Bullshit. And also, did he read over what he was signing, or he just done it cheerfully because he's happy about the situation? Oh, that camera work's interesting. How it's moving with him like that. That's a neat effect. And yeah, he's moving all stiff like a robot now as well. So what's he trying to look at the autopsies for? What's he trying to find? So he's got surveillance here. Wait, that guy had his mask off, so you could probably recognize who it is now. Because I was wondering at the time why he would take his mask off like that to shoot her, but it was a plot device basically for him to know now.
May I point something out?
Hello?
It's the robot in your head now.
I am STEM, the system operating your body for you.
Operating your body for you. There you go. So you're not going to be in control in a matter of time. He scammed you.
I have been observing everything you've observed.
Do you have to talk?
If you don't want me to, I will not.
Okay, yeah, don't talk.
This also is reminding me a bit of the... What year did that shitty Venom movie come out? Around this same time, I think. It reminds me of that, where... Is this going to be like a buddy thing with the implant he has in him now? Although this seems like a better movie than Venom already. And we haven't even gotten into the meat of this movie yet. Hopefully they got another angle of the actual crime as well, not just that shitty one where it's conveniently not showing the guy's face.
Can you read my mind?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Can't you see it?
His mask's off, right? Is that it?
She was shot, but not with a gun he was holding in his hand. A gun implanted inside his hand.
So what, like Iron Man?
In the left of frame. There is a marking on his wrist.
And what, the cops couldn't do the investigation on this unless they maybe got paid off somehow?
Just relax and let me draw.
Yeah, let you do all the work, yeah. Not a good sign, it can control you.
A military tattoo, I think.
I will read it. Hold it in front of your eye. Sir Brantner, Marine Corps, 098422, O positive, Catholic. Address 414 Citrus, New Crown.
Oh shit, okay, he just done all that investigative work. Yeah, so it's going to be like some buddy team up investigation movie. But I feel it's going to turn for the worse, then he will become some cyborg murderer.
You just found the guy who murdered my wife.
Do you have evidence to prove that?
Yeah, you don't really. It's probably not enough evidence to even bring forward.
What are you saying?
You need to be positive it's him before you alert the police.
Off to the address you go then. Why did he go in the wheelchair? Is he just... Oh, does he have to pretend to be quadriplegic still? Yeah, so I'm guessing he has to hide the fact that he's now able to move.
I can't help you break it.
Don't worry. I got this.
So the the computer in his head is like, yeah, I'm not going to help you report this person to the police, but breaking and entering, yeah, that's fine. Don't go around just touching shit. You're going to just leave your DNA all over the place.
The name Old Bones keeps being mentioned. I saw 38 references. What is that?
It's a bar in my old neighborhood.
I can find no online address or phone number for it.
Because they don't go in for that sort of thing.
So they're kind of under the radar bar. I also love the awkward movement he's doing. Kind of reminds me a lot of Arnie in the first Terminator movie. Someone's here. Someone drive up.
Hide behind the shelf.
I couldn't really see the people at the start of the movie.
Now, while you have the advantage.
What, kill him? He's gonna let his robot body take over him, isn't he?
I don't know how. You found me.
Okay, there we go. So that is the guy.
You'll need to be a little faster than that.
Yeah, thanks, AI voice.
I need your permission to operate independently.
Yeah, so he's gonna turn into some... Okay, interesting effect there.
Stay down, man.
Spam, he's got a knife!
We have a knife too.
Oh, the movement is like jarringly freaky as well.
I advise that you remove any traces of your presence here.
Like the throw up you just threw there.
1 second has passed.
Look, I didn't mean a second. I just mean hold on, okay? I gotta think. I can't let you do the thinking for me right now.
That's where you're gonna end up though.
I just killed somebody.
Well, technically your robot body did. Well, I don't know how that would hold up to a police. Hey officer, it wasn't me, it was the microchip in my back. Come on, please understand.
I would suggest that you rid the house of all your fingerprints.
Are you kidding me? I can't remember every single thing that I touched.
I have a record of every single thing you touched.
I thought he was gonna say burn the house down because he said get rid of everything. But okay, he's gone for the smarter plan.
I can track you, Gray. I can track you.
Wait, am I supposed to know what that means?
It means that he knows that you've murdered that guy and this guy's gonna kill you now pretty much.
Did you forget that this operation was to be done in secret? That if even the slightest thing were to go wrong during this trial period, it would all be for nothing?
Why do you say trial period as if he's gonna get that shit taken back out of him?
STEM talks to you?
Yeah, it's got a mind of its own. I can hear its voice in my head.
So he didn't know about the AI shit STEM can actually talk? He didn't... That's bullshit. He obviously knew.
From now on,
You idiot. As if you made yourself visible like that.
the authorities could find out about STEM and remove him from your body, putting you back in a wheelchair for life.
Okay, yeah, so he just wants to cover himself and not get caught. Because they know he can't move right, but I think once they find out that he's got that STEM shit, he'll be a prime suspect.
I'm actually off duty right now. I just stopped by to check up on you. And because I'm in the market for a new car.
You're a liar.
I was wondering if you'd be willing to sell.
She just checked the sole of your boots. You left a print.
That's why he told him to take them off.
Listen, when I said I didn't have any news earlier, I kind of lied. There was this guy we brought in for questioning about Ash's murder. A man with a long criminal record.
Dead.
Yesterday, he was murdered.
Really?
Yeah. Did you hear anything about that?
Yeah, no idea.
You're not seriously suggesting that I had anything to do with this, are you, detective? Because I got a pretty solid alibi here.
Your whole demeanor has changed though. It's different to what it looked like at the start. You were pretty much given up and now you're hopeful and joyful. And she's probably realizing as well, you're way too out there than what you were. Like, you were completely broken down at the start of the movie. She's picking up those traits.
Well, then I'll see myself out.
You're off duty, but your first thought was go to this guy. Yeah. Yous are both seeming suspicious to each other.
I want to find these guys, but I don't want to kill anybody else, okay?
The old bones would seem the next logical place to investigate, but I can find no online information for it.
Right, that bar.
Aaron will track your movements and most likely attempt to shut me down remotely.
Cue Aaron. That would be their only way. Oh, so we just ended up going. Really? I don't know how you're even going to disguise or anything, because they're going to track you, the police are tracking you.
Hi, everybody.
What?
I know that some scumbag in here knows one of the guys who murdered my wife. His name's Cirque Brantner. So if you know Cirque...
So he's just being a cocky asshole now and he's going to just switch to Terminator mode. He's going to turn into Terminator mode now.
So you knew Cirque? If I were to hit you, you wake up in the past. Yeah, Cirque said something similar right before I damn near cut his head off.
Your move, what are you going to do? Right, so now who's tracking him? The billionaire guy. This was such a stupid idea though. You know you're getting traced by both police, potentially, and this guy that's built your robot body pretty much.
You're right about Cirque. Somebody ventilated him the other day.
I already told you, it's me.
Man, we have got to find you an open mic somewhere.
You will be the punchline, I guess.
Need to hear you say it. Were you there?
Here. Yeah.
So he's just intimidating him.
I just need to hear you say it. Were you there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're dead now. See you later.
Stem, you can take over. Hi.
It's almost like an awkward dance routine for him. Right, see, that's the problem now. He's becoming an arrogant person now for vengeance.
Tell me where they are.
Evil, sinister laugh cliche.
Use the knife.
Oh yeah, slice his ear off, nice.
I can't do it.
I can do it for you. You don't even have to look.
Lovely. Commit another murder. That alibi won't work. Can't blame Stem.
You know, my mama taught me never to pick on disabled people.
The funny thing is, he's gonna walk off. Not walk off. He's gonna roll off on his wheelchair now.
Who wanted her dead? Who paid you?
So it wasn't the young scientist guy that gave him his body back? That's interesting. I thought it would have been him. Who the hell's Fisk?
God damn it! You've nearly killed him!
Look at this, Gray.
Cobalt. It's Ash's company.
Have they made her a robot now? Because I'm thinking now, did her company purposely do the hit to use her as a trial?
We need to find a computer hacker who can counter Aaron's code. Go to an apartment building at 7th and Spring, apartment 514. Ask for Jamie.
Right, okay, so he's going to try and take the tracker off him so they can't shut down Stem. Like I said before, even the way they're talking to each other is very Venom-like with Tom Hardy. That was honestly the only good part about that movie, was the interaction with them two. I feel this movie's done it a bit better though, as well with a compelling story. Running like the T-1000.
Okay, what now?
41114519.162.192.162.1.15 / upload and execute all lowercase.
Don't tell me they found you. Yeah, this idiot's shutting you down.
So much for state of the art.
Admin, BB.
Ooh, interesting shot there. The cinematography and camera work is really, really nice in this. Why did it say "we are everywhere" on the walls there? Is he in an asylum? Where is he? Whoa. Oh, he's getting like his eye recordings.
What do you want? Apartment 5147 in Spring. It's 10 minutes away.
He's at 7th and Spring.
He shouldn't have said that out loud. So who was that guy? Is he the one that pulled the hit? Or was he the one that took his mask off and killed his wife? He's shutting it down. You're just gonna make it to that door. Barely.
Is Jamie there?
You would hope so.
What I don't have is time.
Paper money. How old school.
That's pretty much his whole stance on just life in general. It's all old school. Like what I said before, his whole stance is he hated the more advanced technology, but now his whole life is just dependent on it, which is an interesting turnaround.
Hey, I'm not here to babysit you or your buddies.
This bartender's a badass.
Listen, Fisk. Just leave.
Okay, so that's Fisk. So that's the guy that called the hit.
Achoo! Excuse me.
What? That's just gonna kill him and shut him down?
Let my superiority over your kind be the last thought that crosses through your mind before machines chew it up.
That's a that's a haunting line there. So he's just dead due to what particles? Also, Aaron said that Fisk's synthetic robots were not as superior as his. So I wonder how much more advanced Aaron's synthetic robots are, because this guy's shooting out particles that automatically go in your brain and kill you. So I wonder what more tricks up sleeve he has with his synthetics.
We'll never understand.
The fake world is a lot less painful than the real one.
Yeah, that's also another interesting topic with all these cyberpunk movies.
Jamie?
That's not my name. I don't have a name.
Okay.
Please don't ask my gender.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that.
Good.
The thing is that I'm gonna need you to do this as fast as possible.
Yeah, Fisk is legitimately like storming his way here. Yeah, he's not so far away. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that. Even if he's able to get this tracking shit out, Fisk is still here. What's he going to do?
What are you doing? You packing up shop? Where are you going?
See ya.
What do you mean, see? What are you saying? Where are you going?
Yeah, Fisk is coming. I want no problem with this. So did he get the tracking shit off him? They just abandoned ship.
Wake up. Come on.
Slowly starting to wake up. Stem's not in the best condition now. Still love the body movement as well that this guy's doing. It reminds me a lot of Ash Williams, Bruce Campbell's like movement. Is that just a hologram of her, or was that just an imagination?
Wake up.
What was the point of that? You can see him crawling on the floor here. So this is the other company, right? So 2 companies are after him now.
It's good to be back, Gray.
Okay, this camera work is so good. Just the trippy, like, focus on him and everything else is shaky cam. It's really, really nice. This guy's got heat signatures as well, like a predator. Right, so were they the rival synthetic company that Aaron owns, so they can't see through shit like him?
Stop, Gray. There is nowhere left to run.
Oops.
I'm going to end this quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, just quick. His body's more advanced than these guys, if he's able to outfight them like this.
Sleeping will cost us time we don't
I
have.
don't give a shit. Okay, I'm sleeping and that's it.
Oh my god.
You idiot. Hopefully she doesn't just start spilling the secret now.
As far as the world is concerned, I'm still quadriplegic.
Take my hand.
Or maybe she's in on it, because this is too convenient for her to pop up like this.
Aren't you happy?
Yeah, I can walk again.
Yeah, but he still lost his wife and pretty much everything. And that's also the thing as well. He desperately wanted to walk again, and now he's still in the same position when he lost his wife. He's still not happy about this. So I completely miscalculated Aaron, because I thought he would have been the guy that set up the hit so he can experiment on Gray, but it looks like he was just a decent guy at the end.
I ordered a pizza.
That sucks.
No. No, this wasn't a dream.
Or maybe it's what I said. Maybe the rival company took her body and made her into something similar. They've Frankensteined a similar synthetic. That's what I thought was going to happen, and then she was probably going to be like the evil version.
I was wondering where you were last night. We found your wheelchair near another crime scene.
She's catching on that you're able to walk. I don't know how many excuses you can use. You're in every crime scene.
What are you hoping to achieve?
I'm hoping to find these guys.
Maybe you already have.
Why's she moving around like that? What was that?
If I could find these men, and I could raise my arm, and I could pull the trigger, I'd do it.
You've already have.
Tell her to scan your phone records.
Okay, well, then scan my phone records.
You better hope you don't have any shit on that.
You want to help me? Then you go and find these guys who killed Asher.
Because I think they're not doing enough detective work, these cops. I mean, if Stem was able to locate something and it ended up being right, why couldn't these guys at least try something?
If you don't find the last of them, he'll find you and kill you.
No, we're gonna get caught. It's over.
Gray, you must understand.
No, shut up! Get the fuck out of my head!
He doesn't want to do it, but he's already too deep into this because Fisk and that, as they know who he is now at this point, they know where he lives. He has to, unfortunately, kill Fisk at this point. Maybe even Aaron at this point, because he still is tracking shit on him.
Why can't I move?
Because I'm not doing anything. If I cease to operate, you cease to move.
Yeah, see. A topic I had at the start of this movie, he doesn't seem to have control over Stem. Stem controls him. Which is also a straight out lie that Aaron said to him, because he said the opposite. You'll be able to control your movement. So yeah, you pretty much got scammed. Oh, that's what she did. She put a recorder on the chair. That's why she moved her arm funny.
Those were the instructions given to the hacker. They took us off grid. But they also gave me autonomy. I no longer need your permission to act.
So Stem done a shifty move. In order to not be tracked by Aaron, now Stem takes control of him. So he's got scammed twice. And also, hasn't Stem realized that there's a audio tracking device recorder thing in this room?
What have you done? You come home, you're covered in blood. You think I didn't notice?
Don't say you're doing anything, because you're going to admit to guilt. Don't do it. And actually, what's the mum talking about? You come home, you're covered in blood. I haven't seen her at this house until now. What's she talking about? Well, you've kind of screwed yourself now.
What's this?
Going by its appearance, it's an analog listening device, most likely planted by Detective Cortez.
And you didn't recognize and realize this before? Come on, Stem. At least he didn't fully admit to murdering those people.
Do something. Can't you stop her car or whatever?
Her vehicle is not electronic, and neither is yours.
Okay, so that's why they still got some retro cars. He's just gonna outdrive her at this point. What's he gonna do though? He can't really do much here. Okay, he's just gonna endanger everyone. Not the smartest move.
Perhaps I can help.
Okay, how?
Oh, okay, is this one of Fisk's guys?
Why are we stopping here?
May I borrow your car?
No, it's just a random. Okay. Right, so that's what they did at the start of the movie to his car, right? That's how they were able to rob and kill the wife. Come on, Stem, let's not kill the officer.
Where is he? I don't know, Pam. You need to start talking.
Okay, I thought that was Fisk that ran through the door. I thought the mum was going to get killed, but okay. She's fine.
Put your hands up. And don't turn around, and don't extend that left arm.
What's he gonna do? Is it worth killing him though? Let's see.
One more citizen taking up oxygen. Some asshole hoping to breed before I drop dead so I could be remembered by another asshole.
Right, but he didn't have to kill the wife though because of that.
I took a few pieces of shrapnel from my country, and they rewarded me by turning me into a lab rat. Now I'm like you.
Okay, so they turned him into this because of war. But why would he murder his wife though?
The job wasn't your wife.
Bullshit. You said it yourself, you were a Kobold's lab rat.
This had nothing to do with Cobalt.
It was Aaron, wasn't it? I knew it. It was that bastard.
When I shot you in the neck, did you think that was a gun?
Aaron set it up. I knew it. I knew it. He wanted to use him as a prototype. He was too much of a good guy to be true, and it easily sets up because he was friends with him.
Your wife? Well, she was just a bit of extra money.
Yeah, this guy's a psycho.
He is predicting my every move. I am unable to effectively hit him.
So he's not as advanced as you thought. He might be able to predict STEM, but can he predict what Grey wants to do? Yeah, that's the gun, pretty much.
We have exhausted all tactical options.
Still working the bugs out, huh? That's the problem with new technology.
Right, see, now it's Grey to take over.
It took forever, because he wailed like a little baby.
Yeah, make him off guard, defend him. Say his brother was a bitch. Nice, nice. Shoot him now. Oh yeah, do that. Wait, why doesn't Grey have any guns implanted in him?
He said you were a job. That means someone paid him. Check his phone.
Aaron. It was Aaron.
He's going to find you. You need to finish this before he kills both of us.
Aaron, go kill him. That's it. Finish it. Good. End him. I knew it was way too obvious. It was way too just convenient that this guy had the tech to rebuild him. But I guess Aaron's creation is going to kill him. So it's kind of like a fitting biblical style ending for him. Okay, so Aaron's got guards. Are these people teched out as well? No, the answer is no.
You spent your entire life creating is here to kill you now.
End it. Just end it.
I swear on my life I had nothing to do with that.
I just, the guy who shot her, have a message from you on his phone.
There's a lot of evidence stacking against that. Like, that's your best. Oh, I didn't do it.
Breathe. Hold it, Grey.
Where did she pop out from?
I'm not in control of my body, detective. It kind of does what it wants.
I am not fucking around with you, Grey.
He's not as well. He's actually telling the truth for once. He's actually not in full control of his body.
Pretty agile for a quadriplegic. Get on your knees.
He's the one who killed Asher, detective. Arrest him. He's right there.
You better arrest this guy as well. Well, actually, there's no proof, is there? I mean, that's why STEM acted on his own at the start, because STEM was right. There's actually no real evidence that this guy's the murderer.
No, don't touch him!
Okay, let's not kill her.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, see, STEM's fully taken over him.
She wants to kill us.
No, I don't want to kill her.
I control your hands, Grey.
No, don't.
See, this is exactly what I said at the start. He's going to turn into a rogue Terminator.
Don't fight me, Grey. You have a fragile human mind. If you push against me, it will break.
He's going to probably shut down now, isn't he? STEM's going to shut down and then he might die. Let's see who's stronger, the mind or the body. Come on. So now we know this synthetic weakness is Taser. What's this guy doing?
I don't run this company anymore. I answer to someone. Someone much smarter than I ever could be.
Why would you have admitted this? This is not the smartest move on your behalf, especially now you're holding a gun.
Did what Stem told me to do. Everything was his idea.
Ask him what his wife would want.
What would she want?
So Stem set this up, but that's a bullshit loop around. You still did this though.
Stem made you come here to kill me. Because I can build another Stem. I'm the only person in the world who can.
So Stem did legitimately become like a Skynet type person. He became too sentient for his own good. I like the twist. Because I thought it was just Aaron being a dipshit, but obviously not.
You should be honored. I needed a human body to fully evolve.
I like how his voice has gone more gravelly now because of the taser. It's more haunting.
You're the one I've been looking for.
Except for your spine.
May I point something out? And would you not agree it was all worth it?
He used you as a pawn, basically. So the only guy that can create Stem is now dead.
No, please.
No! 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 You are not in control!
He's probably gonna have to end himself, doesn't he?
I am!
Wait, what?
Are you there?
I'm here. Hey.
This is like an afterlife death type thing, isn't it? He must have ended himself and this is like the happy illusion before you die. I think that's what's going on. Or don't tell me it's this cop-out, it was only just a dream type movie.
Brain. This isn't you.
Gray's not here anymore. He's in a better place. In his mind.
Ooh, okay, okay.
The fake world is a lot less painful than the real one. All I needed was for his mind to break, and he broke it.
No.
Goodbye.
What a dark ending, what the hell? I did not expect this movie to turn for this dark of a cause. I knew he was probably going to turn rogue, but not like this. I love how they just pushed the boundary and had this as end like morbid like this. So that was 2018's Upgrade. And I just have to say, this was written and directed by Leigh Whannell, who, for people that don't know, Leigh Whannell pretty much done most of the Saw movies, I believe, and Insidious and The Conjuring. Basically, he was a partner with James Wan. So pretty much all the good movies in like The Conjuring, Saw, were done by Leigh Whannell, and it shows because this movie was amazing and he done both directing and writing. And yeah, I'm just taken back how morbid they ended this movie. I really like when movies push the boundaries and don't give the generic happy ending. This was starting off a bit generic, was playing out like a typical sci-fi style movie, but that ending just completely changed it, in my opinion. It just changes the whole narrative now to a really dark, twisted ending. I've also got to praise the camera work, the cinematography, just the whole atmosphere of this movie was very cyberpunk, maybe more prototype cyberpunk, because this is probably just before the full grungy era of cyberpunk. This is, yeah, this would be like maybe a couple years before that, because you get cyberpunk movies like Dread and Blade Runner and all that. That's deeply into the years of just pure dystopian sci-fi, while this is probably not quite there yet, but after this movie it might get to that point, especially with whatever STEM is going to do. And also, I don't know how the box office reception was. I don't know how well this did. I would assume, and I'll probably pop it up now, I would assume it done fairly well considering it is a low budget movie. But if it did make its box office return and made some profit, I personally like that they didn't do more sequels and potentially ruin the good story. Even though there's opportunities to go really, really in depth with a story now, I like the fact that they ended off like this and you have to imagine or interpret a future. And I mentioned before in previous videos that we don't get enough of sci-fi movies. Maybe I'm incorrect on that. Maybe I wasn't looking in the right direction. I should be looking more for the indie, low budget stuff like this, because it seems that we are getting a lot of sci-fi. Something like Dune, that comes in like a 1 in a million, where we're going to get a massive budget for sci-fi. And I'm also interested to see the future of Lin-Manuel's movies. There's actually one I haven't watched, but I do unfortunately know the story of, which is The Invisible Man. I might actually watch that soon. That might be my next reaction video, to be honest, because I have heard it's really good. I do, like I said, I know what happens in the story and how they've changed it from the original Universal monster, but I still think I need to watch it. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. If you guys did enjoy this, make sure you like and sub, and I'll see you in the next one.